Oh, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, it's time! A rare Sunday night performance for you all. It's time! Punk rock superstar, airborne paratrooper, tugboat trash extraordinaire, and provider of authentic malt liquor and Ballantine Ale massacre entertainment on YouTube, Mr. Med, Oaktown Hellbilly, aka Mr. Med 40 ounce back here with another one. Live TV, folks, it does happen. I'm also half in the bag. I ain't got to work tomorrow. King Cobra, premium malt liquor. Outstanding. Shout out to Brown Bag 40 ounce, by the way. Malt liquor. Delicious. Shout out to 219 J Jones, malt liquor referee. Loot Bag Larry, Lone Wolf 420. Cost of 25. And Pro Wrestling Guy, the motherfucking Northern California contingent. Malt liquor. I'll tell you, there's nothing fucking better than being able to enjoy some delicious and refreshing malt liquor after a long fucking day of driving. I drove, took the SS down to sit in the greater San Ysidro area this weekend, and we all know what happens in the greater San Ysidro area. Malt liquor. Shout out to 209 J Jones, a malt liquor referee. AKA Tijuana. So we got quite a stack. I had some technical issues 2 weeks ago when I already made this video, so I have to make it again. I have an old, it's not really old, I mean, but it's probably an antiquated way of making malt liquor videos. I have a Sony HD fucking video camera, and it has an SD card in it, or whatever the fuck it's called, I don't know. And I forgot to clear it before camming up last time and shit, and fucking I ran out of space, and it happens. So, we're gonna try it again. Hopefully we get through it. Malt liquor. Shout out to Falstaff, of course. Shout out to Farkles 1 and Fear. Alright. Also, the legendary Huffy 72 is also a vinyl aficionado. And the European, the continental of malt liquor himself. Alright, this one's for Loot Bag Larry. Let's do it. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt too much. Alright, first up, from Econo Jam Records in Oakland, California. On their Instagram shit that they do every 4 or 5 nights a week. I think it's 5 nights a week, actually. No, it's 4 nights a week, whatever the fuck. They post up shit on Instagram, and you can say sold in the comments, and if you're the first one to say sold, then you get it, and they, you know, you pay PayPal or whatever, and they'll ship it nationwide. That's how they do it. They'll make special exceptions for worldwide, but I think you have to purchase a certain amount for them to do that. All right, up first, Black Flag, Everything Went Black, the SST pressing. This is a fresh pressing from 2023. This is a great album. It's more of a compilation album of some early stuff with Dez and Ron Reyes as the singer, and Keith Morris as well. I do have a beef with this album. I do. The cover art is fucking rad. I mean, it's cool as fuck, you know. But the beef I got is the fucking fourth side of it. It's a double LP. It's all these bullshit radio promos from the early 80s and I think late 70s, early 80s. That's just fucking awful to listen to. I buy them to listen to them, and when I spin this, I will listen to the entire goddamn thing begrudgingly. But a lot of it's just bullshit. I'm talking to you, Greg. Why the fuck wouldn't you put like maybe a pic, you know, no music on that side, but like a picture disc with the bars or some shit, or even this fucking logo right here is cool. You know, that's some original artwork. That's what you should have did. And I still got beef with you for not putting Louis Louis on the fucking Damaged album. Get the fuck out of here, Greg. Come on, you gotta do better than that. Malt liquor. Black Flag, Everything Went Black. Econo Jam Records, Oakland, California. Malt liquor. Shout out to my Stockton homie, Bub. Holding it down in Stockton. Up next, the Alligators. Time's Up, You're Dead. A 2012 Bridge 9 pressing, color vinyl. This is Roger Moret of AF's, like AF said a long time ago, United and Strong. Roger Moret of AF's side project that he's been involved with for a number of years now. And this sounds like early NYHC, early New York hardcore. It definitely sounds like punk rock. If you're into punk, you'll like this. if you're in a hardcore, earlier hardcore, you'll like this. There's just no doubt about it. There is not a bad one on here. I would have to say my favorite one is It's a Warning and Slave to Society. But it's all bangers. Everything on here is fucking spectacular. I believe they have another album and I have to get it. I got this off of Discogs. I saw it. It was a good price. I said, let me snatch it up. It was like $19 plus shipping. So a decent price on that. And I looked at the record. I don't think it had ever been spun before. I honestly don't. I mean, it had absolutely, it was immaculate. It was immaculate. It's a 10-year-old record. You know, the Alligators, Time's Up, You're Dead. Look at the cover art. Definitely cool. Shout out to Roger Moret and AF. Shout out to Falstaff too, by the way. New York hardcore, Malt Liquor. Okay, this one's controversial. Controversial. Some of you will not appreciate this. Some of you will. It is what it is. It was a good price. It was $21 at 1234 Go Records in Oakland, California. Crass, Best Before 1984. As a punk rock aficionado, I feel that this is an important album to have in my collection, even though I don't 100%, I'm not even maybe 60% agree with some of the stuff that they said. They started beef stupidly with Waddy, with Steve Jones, with fucking, you know, The Clash and other bands what kind of unity, you talk about unity in your music, but you're not preaching fucking unity with your actions. Delving deeper into what this band is about and the lyrics and everything else like that, and how the situation was in Britain at the time, it makes sense. A lot of what they say does make sense, but the way they went about it was kind of, you know, I don't know, not my thing. I'm more into unity with punk, and that's just how it is. I'm not political on this channel. If you vote one way or the other way, or don't vote at all, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's not important to me. I'm like an anarchist over here. It doesn't matter. Crass, Best Before 19. It's a compilation of some of the earlier works from 78 to 84, maybe 77, 84. I'm not exactly sure when the band started. But there's some on here that's absolute bullshit, terrible to listen to, awful. But the price is right, and not everybody likes this kind of music because it is abrasive and it sounds terrible. It's very raw. If you're not into raw punk, you're not going to like this. Crass, Best Before 1984. 1234 Go Records, Oakland, California. Shout out to the legendary Huffy 72, Malt Liquor label out. Only Malt Liquor. I told you many times, glitch. Many times. Now on this vinyl, or on this Malt Liquor channel that we discuss vinyl and music over here, there is absolutely no homebrew and there is absolutely no fucking craft beer. It's Malt Liquor, only Malt Liquor and or Ballantine Ale. Malt Liquor. Alright. Up next from 1989, 9 Inch Nails' Pretty Hate Machine. A spectacular album. This is Trent Reznor at his best. Also, I firmly believe, I have it in my collection as well, that the Downward Spiral and Pretty Hate Machine, I think, are the two best works from the band. This is spectacular. I listen to it often. There's not a bad one on here. Same with Pretty Hate Machine. Head Like a Hole. What the fuck is that other one? I can't think of the name of it, but I know how it goes, you know. Live TV, folks, it does have Something I Can Never Have and Head Like a Hole are the two best on here, but this whole album is a banger. There ain't a fucking bad one on here. I already have it on fucking digital download, but I wanted a vinyl copy of it. $22, you can't really beat that. Also from 1234 Go, which is the rest of what I got, I believe. Yes. Malt Liquor label out. What's this? Beautiful, huh? Okay. Up next, the new Rancid album. What the fuck is the name of this shit? Yeah, Tomorrow Never Comes. Live TV, folks. I'm also half in the bag. It does happen. Rancid, Tomorrow Never Comes. I have listened to it already via YouTube. It's excellent. It reminds me of a little bit of, you know, Let's Go. There's some of that element in there. There's some of the Rancid 2000 element in there as well. It's just a good punk album. And a lot of people say, oh, Mr. Ned, Rancid is not punk rock. Well, that's your fucking opinion. Fine. The music they play sure sounds like it. You know, there was controversy with the Indestructible album because they used a major label distribution program to get it out there. Whatever. It is what it is. They have been on MTV too. They've done interviews with them. Okay, well, if that's what you're using to dismiss somebody of their punk credentials, well, let's have a good time with that. I think it's great. I love the band. I've always loved them since the first time I heard them. And that's the way that goes. That's one of the reasons I got into punk when I first heard that Ruby Soho song anyway. On Friday, October 6, 1995, by the way. All right, up next, the Return of the Living Dead soundtrack. Because why not? It's got some good shit on here. TSOL, the Cramps, the Damned, and the Tall Boys. The other bands I don't know, but I'm gonna know. I've never heard of this before, but a buddy of mine from near the Sacramento area told me, dude, you should get it. Just have it in your, if you can find it, have it in your collection. It's cool. The artwork is fucking cool. I mean, check the hype sticker on it. Everything is fucking rad. It's just fucking rad. I love it. The Return of the Living Dead soundtrack, a film that came out in 1985. A good horror film, by the way. Maybe not. Let's get some more of this Malt Liquor down. Do some shout outs. I was hoping to get tickets to that Circle Jerk show in November, but the fucking thing sold out in like one day and I missed out on it. They did add a second show. I gotta look into that, and we'll see. I'm gonna try to get to that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can. Malt Liquor. This might be a long one, so settle in and enjoy it. King Cobra Premium Malt Liquor straight off the Danger Streets of Stockton, California. Brewed, canned, packaged, and transported by unionized fucking professionals. Make sure union labor touches your fucking beer and malt liquor, ladies and gentlemen. No craft beer, malt liquor. Prior to camming up, while I was drinking another can of King Cobra that I previously finished, I was listening to the Bad Religion comp over there. Fucking great album. Masterpiece of early shit, late shit, whatever. Just fucking sounds good. All bangers. Can't go wrong with it. Buy more records. Get into vinyl. Check it out. I don't give a shit what kind of music you like. It don't matter. I don't care if you buy this shit from Walmart or Target either. That don't matter. The more fucking vinyl records that you buy, the better off it is for all of us. Believe me. Malt Liquor. We want musicians to be able to have a somewhat viable fucking medium for them to put their music out so they continue to do it, so they can make some fucking money at it. We know the record labels are fucking corrupt and they steal from them and shit, but you know, if we could get people into music shops again, that's what you want, and this is how you have to do it. It is what it is. This is a pain in the ass sometimes to deal with, but it's a labor of love, and it's not for everybody. But even if you don't own a record player, start giving vinyl records for gifts to people. It might encourage them to purchase a turntable. You never know. And I don't give a shit what kind you get. Just buy more records. Malt Liquor. Delicious. Absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. The American Patriots that brewed that. Shout out to them on this 4th of July weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, Cash. The Swan Song, the last album. There are two great ones on here. I'll talk about something that might be a little interesting for you. When the Man Comes Around, and a cover of 9 Inch Nails is The Hurt, or Hurt rather. This was released in 2003. This was our soundtrack for the Iraq War when I was there in 2003. When the Man Comes Around is a very poignant song, and every time I hear it, it brings back some not so good memories, but some memories of what we went through over there and the camaraderie that I felt with my brothers in arms, you know. Whatever you make of it, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not political on this channel, but I will say this: I am very anti-war. All right, that's how it is. That's how I am. That's how it is. But you know, he died. I wanted to say that he passed away before this was released, or right after it, I think. So he never got to tour on it, unfortunately. His wife had passed away before him, maybe a year or so before him, or whatever, or was it a year after? I don't know, but they're in heaven together, hanging out. I playing music, I guarantee it. But you know, also it has Bridge Over Troubled Water, I Hung My Head, and First Time I Ever Saw Your Face. There's a lot of cover songs in here, but the way he does it's just excellent. He was an excellent musician. He was an excellent singer, songwriter, and guitar player. and all-around musician. Johnny Cash. This is just the swan song, the final one. Self-titled is Cash. Hold on. Oh no, American 4, When the Man Comes Around. I believe produced by Rick Rubin. I'm glad I found that. I had been looking for that album for a long fucking time, and 1-2-3-4 Go had just put it out a couple days earlier. They had several copies of it. That's a fresh pressing on that. Just simple black vinyl, The Man in Black. That's how it goes. I'm fucking half in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. Shout out to Loot Bag Larry. Don't forget the chaos. I'll tell you, I got a few on my list I got to see. I still got to see DI, and I still got to see TSOL. I haven't seen them yet. You know what I'm saying? Last year we knocked off Sick of It All from the list. I finally got to see them. I missed out on them so many times when I was in Germany back in the day. You know, because of being in the Army, you can't, you know, if they're playing in Schweinfurt, I'm living in Baumholder. I can't just do that on a weeknight. That's how it goes. If it was a Saturday, I would have been able to do it. But that's how it works out sometimes. Old liquor. Absolutely refreshing and fucking delicious. You know, we're in the heat of the baseball season right now. Let's go Mets, even though they're fucking trash. Got football starting up soon. Let's go New York Giants. And then, you know, hockey soon after that. Old liquor. It's gonna be a long one. That's the way it goes. Approach the motherfucking swill. Some people call it the swill. I call it the best fucking part of the whole goddamn thing. Mr. Rusty Jucks, take us the fuck out of here. It's gonna be 20 minutes. Oh, Mr. Matt, your mold liquor videos are too long. Yeah, well, don't fucking watch it then. Have a good time with that. Buy more vinyl, though. All right. Shout out to Humpy 72. The swills for Humpy 72. Gambino 81. Fucking Rochi 420. American Belly 420. Everybody in the UK and Europe, Scumbag Supreme, hold it down, drink your old liquor.
I take money like a true Brooklyn, New Yorker. My body bitch brain game hella proper. Bust me off like she was ripping a metal chopper. Rat niggas snitching, they itching to tell a copper.
Delicious.
Had them pigs coming with tanks and helicopters. I'm making dollars like a microphone doctor. Without an EP, so ripping your whole roster. The head banger, the hollow tip lead bringer.
Uptown Hillbilly, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. Rate, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you gotta do. I'm the fuck out of here. Show the fuck was one by the way.